Hello, family. Welcome back to Tanja's World. Thank you for taking time out today to come back and see about your girl. Y'all, we in the after hours right quick. It's in the AM. And y'all excuse my voice. I got like a little head cold or something going on, but we're gonna push through, right? Y'all, first off, I want to get honor to who? The Most High, the angels and the ancestors for what? Keeping us safe back and forth across the highways in our homes, right? In our body, soul, and mind. Amen. Y'all, if you're watching me, go ahead and give me a thumbs up, share me out, right, and watch the channel grow. I do appreciate y'all time, amen. Yeah, I was doing a shuffle here and we're reading out of the Inner Wisdom Compass, right? And the first card came out was flexibility, but it came out upside down. So somebody is not being flexible. They're standing on business. I don't know. Somebody said, freak that. They standing on business. That's just what I get from that card. Flexibility, nah. Time out, game over. Let's see what else comes out here. All right? Somebody is not being flexible. Let's see here. Wisdom was the next card. Life experience, it brings about wisdom. However you decide to use it will lead you to success or determinant. Right? You always have the options of doing good or bad. And wisdom comes with through life experiences. The next card is wisdom. So we're not being flexible, and wisdom was the next card. Somebody standing on business about something. Maybe you've learned something about a situation or a person or whatever, and you're no longer out here playing games with them or giving them another chance or something is what I pick up so far. Hold up, y'all. Okay, sorry about that. Yeah, I don't know where this head cold come from, but the devil is a lie. I rebuke it in the Most High name, out of nowhere. But I was at work and I instantly knew when the tickle came in my throat. I picked it up from somebody or something at work is where I got this from. My body instantly let me know when a foreign something has entered me. This here was airborne for sure. The very next card came out was baggage, right? And what I get from this so far, you ain't carrying around nobody else's mess. You ain't carrying around nobody else's mess. The past is exactly what it is to pass. So unpack and begin your healing, right? Carrying around your luggage and somebody else's luggage is just too much. And just like I said, you're not out here being flexible no more. You ain't giving people chances is what I'm... Time's up. Time is up. What else, Most High? That's what I got so far. Let's see what else comes out here. And you out here standing in your truth. You ain't out here sugarcoating anything for anybody. You out here telling the truth. It is what it is. If you're mad, you're mad. If you're happy, you're happy. That's where you at. If you're sad, you're sad. If somebody pissed you off, you're going to let them know by it. That's why I feel like this is where you're at right now. You're out here being honest. Excuse me, y'all. Something about being comforted. Sometimes you just need a hug, right? Sometimes that does it. Sometimes somebody may need to accept the comfort from someone. It's okay to need help. It's okay to need a hug every now and then, right? You ain't out here in this world by yourself, although it may feel that way sometimes, but you're not out here by yourself, right? You may feel like you can't trust anybody. Everybody's shake. Because me, myself, I feel like everybody and everything is a scam. That's just where I'm at in my life. I feel like it's a scam. But it's something about standing in your truth and accepting help. It says comfort, but I get from this accepting help when you need it, is what I get from it. It's okay to be comforted. What else, Most High? And I also get, because it's a candle lit here, sometimes you have to light a candle and sit down and have a prayer talk with the Most High, the angels and ancestors. Can also comfort you just the same. Amen. The very next card that came out was get help. I just said that confirmation. It's okay to get help when you need it. Right? Sometimes life can feel overwhelming, like you're in a cage and it's just like one thing after the other that's happening to you. It's okay to get comforted from someone or to get advice from someone. Amen. It's okay to ask for help. There's nothing wrong with that. Or again, like I said, light your candle and go before the Most High and plead your case. Right? The angels, ancestors, and the Most High is waiting for you to petition them, and then they can move on your behalf. Amen? That's for somebody. What else, Most High? There's a fly in here. Gotta die today. Somebody's out here moving in regret. Somebody's out here in regret. But the thing is, you can't do anything about the past. You have to forgive yourself, forgive others, and move on. You can't dwell on it. You can't dwell on it. Only thing you owe a man on this earth is I'm sorry, and you keep going after that. Whether they accept it, that's them. That's on them. Amen. But somebody's out here in regret about something. And it could have been something that they have done and that is causing them to get something that they may need help in because of a choice that they've made in the past or something. It could be that also. Because that card came out right behind get help. I tell people all the time that the choices and things you do today will affect you in the future sometime. Make good choices, do good things. It was something about a sacrifice. There was a sacrifice here. And it said, was it worth it? Something about a sacrifice that was done here. And whatever the sacrifice is or was, the person is in regret about it. That was a sacrifice made. I don't know whether it was a situation, something was done to someone. I don't know whether to gain something or whatever, because it says, was it worth it? Sometimes, like I said, the little devil come in, because trickery is temporary. Have you thinking that you could take shortcuts and things of that nature. You'll never be able to gain anything causing someone else harm. You'll never win that way in life. The devil have you thinking that you're winning or whatever, but that's only temporary. That's trickery. But whatever this, excuse me, y'all, my nose, whatever this sacrifice was, you're in regret for it, about it. And I feel like, the wisdom you have now is to know that that was a mistake. And that is remember, baggage came out here, and that's the baggage that you're carrying around. You're being honest with yourself about what this is and what you've done. And you want comfort for it. You need help. But you definitely regret it. And this is not anything that is flexible. You did this. There's no flexibility in this thing. That's the first card came out in reverse. There's no wiggle room for this to be turned around and be like, oh, well, this was because of whatever. Hold up, y'all. Okay, y'all, I'm back. Sorry about that. Yeah, but like I was saying, there's no wiggle room, no flexibility to get out of why you did this or whatever. You got to stand on it. You got to accept it. You did this, whoever I'm talking to. What else, Mosai? What else? What else we need to know? Hatred. Hatred destroys you from the inside. You hate yourself for this. You hate yourself for whatever it is that you did. I'm assuming that you have caused someone harm or hurt or something. Right? I feel like it's eating you from the inside. You're walking around. People don't understand why you're in the mood that you're in or whatever, you know. But you know the reason why. You know the reason why. And these two cards here was turned over my deck. Self-centered. People are looking at you because you all into yourself, like being self-centered and stuff like that, but it's not. It's just that you are trying to deal with the choices that you made, and you know. You see that fox? A fox is sneaky. This is the spirit of you. You're self-centered and you want to be the center of everybody universe, but you're not, though. You want to be the center of everyone's universe. Excuse me, y'all. Mm-hmm. You're self-centered out here. You're sneaky, whoever this person is. You're walking around in self-hatred because of what you've done. But for some reason, I feel like you still want to walk around all made up, all pretty and this and that. And want to be the center of attention. Like ain't nothing wrong or whatever. But you're being ate up on the inside. Because of this thing that you've done, whatever it is. I'm not sure what it is that you've done, but you've done something to somebody. What else, Mosai? But you have a very sneaky spirit about yourself. Something about bridges is never forget the bridge that brought you across. Some bridge has been cut off from you. Somebody, whatever you have done, has done, whoever this person is, they've cut you off. Yeah. Whatever this thing that you've done to this person, they have cut you completely off. And I mean completely off. You've burned that bridge. And you know this. Yeah. That's why you're in regret. I'm talking to somebody. I don't know. I'm just reading the cards. Whatever this person has done, like I said, ain't no flexibility in this thing. That was the very first card that came out in reverse. Whatever this, I don't know what this person did, right? But the person that they did it to is not giving them any type of flexibility. They standing on business. They not fooling with them. The bridge has been burned down. It's done. They have closed it. Baby, you can't come across that bridge no more. They have learned the lesson. It's a done deal. Yeah. So whatever sacrifice you made or whatever you did to that person, the card said, I hope it was worth it. See that? You see that at the bottom? Was it worth it? Dead ass. What else, Mosai? The person that, and it's crazy because whoever you hurt, right? You want to still be in their space, but that person is guarded. Whoever you hurt, they have their guard up against you. And you want them to take a chance on you, but they not. The Most High say, you see that at the bottom, but they're not. They will not take a chance on you again. It's a wrap. It's a wrap. I don't know what you did, man or woman, boy or girl. I'm not sure. But going back looking at this card with this candle, I'm gonna tell you what that just gives me. Something in the unnatural, that you've done something in the unnatural is what I picked up from this candle also. Okay. I don't know. Yeah. But you're a sneaky fox, though. You have the spirit of a sneaky fox. Whoever did this. This is your true spirit right here. You sneaky. What else, Most High? The person that you hurt, they're using their intuition. You will not get close to this person again. It won't happen. I don't care what you do. Or whatever it is that you're trying to do. Because they are tapped into source, whoever this person is that you hurt, you will never be able to get close to them again. Why? See that very first line. This person is trusting their gut. The universe is who they're listening at. You see the second line? They're listening at the universe. This person would never allow you to get close to them again. I don't know. Man, woman, boy, girl, I don't know who I'm talking to. Whatever you did, like this card say, was it worth it? I don't know. I'm talking to somebody. What else, Most High? Somebody's out here speaking their truth. And I want to say that this is the person that you hurt. It says, never be afraid to speak your truth. Stand strong. Shade the ground you walk on, and never back down from your own morals and beliefs. This person is standing on business, like I said. They out here speaking their truth. And why did I just give? I don't know where this came from. You hope and pray that they never speak the truth about you. I don't know where that came from, but that's just what I get from it. I feel like this person that you hurt, I feel like this person sees you or knows you or knew who you were prior to dealing with you, but I feel like they still gave you a chance and you failed. This is what I got from that. I don't know. This person that you hurt now, you see the next card came out, it says be here now. This is where they're at. They're living in the now. It said life is too short to be living in the past, worrying about the future. Take the time to enjoy every moment to the fullest. This is what that person is. That whatever, see, and this is the thing, whatever you call yourself doing to them, it worked out for their good. It forced them into a healing spot or to the next level up. You understand what I'm saying? Whatever you did or was trying to do, it didn't work. They're out here being the best version of themselves. They're living in the moment. Man, boy, girl, I don't know. Man, boy, woman, man, I'm trying to say woman, man, girl, or boy, I don't know who I'm talking to. They're out here living their best life. Whatever you was trying to do to them, it did not work. I don't know. And again, I asked the question, was it worth it? Because why? You're the one who's suffering. Because you, and it's always, I don't know. Y'all, I wonder why when people do something to somebody, and then when the person cut them off, they be mad. They be in their feelings. Don't nobody want to be around nobody that they know hurting them or trying to hurt them. That's crazy. Make it make sense. I don't know. Stay focused. What else, Most High? Improvement. The Most High say, go work on yourself. This is for the person who was out here trying to do something shady. The Most High say, go work on yourself. It ain't too late. That's a message to the person that's in their feelings. Improvement. But the person who out here trying to do the trickery, they feel like they perfect. They feel like they so smart and that they so perfect that they can get away with doing dirt and this and that and that. But you got to be careful. Warning come before destruction. The Most High say, go work on yourself. Go ground yourself. That's for somebody. Stop doing evil. Stop trying to hurt people. I don't know, y'all. That's for somebody. There's always room for improvement. It says, take a moment to see what you could be doing better. Is what the card says. Oh, okay. What else, Most High? Next card says strength. The strength, and I can look at this both ways. This is for the person who was doing something to somebody, and this can also be for the person that got affected. Strength, right? Excuse me. It says you never know just how strong you really are until being strong. Look, you never know just how strong you are really until being strong is your only choice. I feel like that the person that you was attacking was hurt. I feel like they trusted you. I feel like this was someone that trusted you and you disappointed them. And they had to tap into source for strength. And I also, I get that this could be for the person who is doing dirt, right? Yeah, you have to tap into source to get a rebirth. You see that flower coming up out the earth there? If you do the work, there's still an opportunity. There's still a chance for you to come out on top. If you decide to stop doing evil stuff and walk in the light. But it's a choice. And it's going to take strength. It's going to take strength to walk from the dark side to the light side. We all have choices in life. Right? Okay. What else, Most High? What did I say? Because the person, again, this confirmation, remember I told you That person that you was trying to hurt was standing their ground. That's confirmation. I ain't never know this card was in there. This person that you was trying to attack for whatever reason, they stood their ground. They not out here playing. Maybe in the past, maybe they would forgive and whatever and sugarcoat it and make excuses for bad behavior and whatever, but no more. See that person walking away by themselves. You see that? Walking away by themselves. Stood their ground. That's all I got to say about that. And again, you can't be mad. Don't nobody want to be around nobody trying to hurt them. Oh, okay. Because what did the card say? You tried to sacrifice this person. You tried to sacrifice this person. And the bottom of the card say, was it worth it? Come on now. Oh, okay. What else, Most High? But it turns out you had to take a loss on this. And this is what you're struggling with. You're not used to losing. You thought that whoever you was attacking was weak. They're not. You thought whoever you was attacking, was attacking was weak. But in truth, they really a strong person. They was giving you grace. This is for somebody. You're going to have to take a loss, man or woman. I'm not sure who I'm talking to, boy or girl. This is a loss for you. This is a lesson. Come through. It says why? Sometimes we must lose things and people to appreciate them and their value. Y'all see that at the bottom of that card? Whatever you did to this person, again, the Most High keeps saying, at the bottom of this card, was it worth it? That's the message today so far. Because why? Whoever you tried to hurt is standing on business, and they walked the hell away from you. And they left you holding this baggage. Because you know why. Regardless of what you telling people or whatever, but you know the reason why. And you left holding this baggage. And remember this card came out in reverse, flexibility. The person is not being flexible with your ass anymore. That's a wrap. I don't know who I'm talking to. I'm talking to somebody. Yeah. What else, Most High? Yeah. The Most High say why. The next card came out was survival. This person is a survivor. You didn't know who you were messing with. When everyone counted you out, you made it through because you're a survivor. This is what you didn't know. Hold up, y'all. Sorry, y'all. This is the next card that came out with survivor. This is what you didn't know. This is the true spirit of that person that you tried to hurt. You didn't know that. This person here won't stop, can't stop. This person right here, whoever this person is right here that you tried to attack, they're a survivor out here. Most I say, you was out here playing checkers. Meanwhile, this person here came on board playing what? Chess. This person here is actually the queen on the board. The queen on the board is the most powerful player on the board. Y'all better go ask somebody. That's a survivor that you was doing this to. Shame on you. Whoever you is, shame on you. And I go back to the card saying, was it worth it? I'm just reading the card. I don't know. What else, Most High? What else we need to know? Choose to meditate on good things, because whatever you choose to I guess contemplate on the most is what the universe will give you. Hold up, y'all. It's time to meditate. This can be for the person who was in their wickedness, and this can be for the person who got hurt also. It's time to meditate. Because why? Whenever you go before the Most High and plead your case, the Most High can give second chances to anybody. Whatever he has done once, he can do it again and again and again because he's that type of a God. You understand what I'm saying? So this can be for the person who did the sacrifice, and this can also be for the person that was being hurt. Meditate. Go before the Most High, the ancient ancestors, and ask for forgiveness to move on. Ask for strength. Ask for guidance. That can be for both. Focus on good things. And the universe will give it to you. Amen? Amen. But this is definitely where the person that you was trying to hurt at, for sure. This is where they're at. They're not even focused. As a matter of fact, come through. They're not even focused on you. They're not even focused on what you was trying to do to them. As a matter of fact, you are the last thing on their mind. This is why whatever you was trying to do also didn't work, because they vibrate at a higher level than you. Come through, Most High. You can't tap into them. That's why the words say it'll form, but it won't prosper. It may affect you. You understand what I'm saying? But it won't break. Flexibility. Come through. What I say at the bottom of that card right there. You bend, but you don't break. But this came out in reverse. Come through, somebody. The word is the word. Amen to that. You bend, but you don't break. What happened to you? Now is not the time to give up or give in. You come too far to give up now. The Most High is asking this question to the person who's out here doing trying to do trickery. What happened to you? Why are you out here trying to hurt people? What happened? I feel like that's a question to the person who's out here trying to harm somebody. What happened to you? It's never too late to walk from the darkness into the light. Go to the Most High, the angels and ancestors, and plead your case. That's confirmation. That's confirmation right there. What happened to you? Why are you out here trying to hurt people? This is for somebody. This is going to help somebody. Because the devil is fooling you, thinking that you can harm somebody to achieve whatever it is that you was trying to achieve or whatever. But that's trickery. You're never going to win or come out on top trying to cause somebody else harm. It never works. It's not going to work. What else, Most High? Solitude. Take time to be alone. Turn off the noise, the chaos of the world, and tune into your inner peace. Somebody's in solitude, which is a good thing. I feel like this can be for both people also. Being in solitude is a good thing, and I feel and I tell people all the time, I get my best work done by myself. I get like my downloads, my blessings, all that when I'm by myself. So when people be trying to do stuff and take people out of my life and this child, y'all doing me a favor. Solitude is where somebody needs to be or where someone is at, and they're not understanding why they're by themselves right now. The Most High say work on yourself. It's time to put some work in. It's not a punishment. No, it's not a punishment. It is not. That's for somebody. It is just time to work on yourself. It's time to do better. The Most High said, what happened? Go talk to the Most High in solitude and tell him what happened. Because he is the way. He is the light. Oh, okay. Sudden realization. What is this word? Every day is a day to learn or discover. You have like an epiphany, something new, no matter how small or great. Knowledge is power. A certain realization. The epiphany was you realized that this person that you did this to was really the plug. Mm? You realized that this person that you really did this to was really a good person. You realize that this person that you did this to, you shouldn't have done it. That's why the Most High had on that card earlier, was it worth it? Because you realized that it wasn't worth it. You come to understand that now. That's the epiphany that you had. Knowledge is power. But again, only thing you owe somebody in this world is I'm sorry. That's powerful. And then you move on. But you got to stop doing evil. You got to stop dapping over in the dark side. Because it ain't going to end well for you, whoever. Pearls before swine. Come, be careful who you give your best self to. For the wrong people will take for you, well, take, I guess, from you, granted, and unworthy of your gifts. Save your best for those who will genuinely appreciate you. What you have to offer and return the kindness. Pearls before swine. This is what you are, or you were to this person. This person was offering you their best, but you were deceiving them. Confirmation. You did that. You betrayed them. You did that. You got to take accountability for that. That's that baggage. That's that baggage that you're carrying. You got to be honest with yourself. You did that. Yeah. And that's why you're in solitude right now. Pearls before swine. You did that. That person was offering you, I don't know, I feel like friendship, companionship, whatever it is that they was offering you, you took it and you abused it. Yeah, you did. Confidence. Never allow anyone to try to confuse your confidence with arrogance. Confidence is a trait to be admired, not feared or punished. This person that you tried to hurt, you was jealous of this person. You was jealous of this person's confidence. At the end of the day, this is why you tried to hurt them. But this person wouldn't allow you to confuse them on who they was. You couldn't shake them. That was the problem. With all your tactics and everything that you was trying to do, you couldn't confuse them. That's the truth right there. You were jealous of who this person is. That's your problem. That's a sad situation. And you really admire this person. For real. At the end of the day, you really admire this person. The Most High say love yourself. You're the type of person, you know, what I just picked up. It says love yourself. You go around talking about you love people and this and that and whatever, but you don't. You don't even love yourself. In order for you to give love and show sincere love, you got to first love yourself. That's the word. You don't love yourself. You're not confident for real. You walk around pretending like you're confident. and you're mad at the other person, whoever you tried to harm, because they are confident. That's bad. That's not a good thing. I'm just saying. That's me talking there. That's sad. You gotta love yourself. You don't love yourself. Come through, Most High. The very next call say, be yourself. You don't even know how to be yourself. You out here pretending. It says, be yourself. Everyone else is taken. You deserve the best. Know your worth. You don't know your worth. You're out here faking a dress. Remember I told you, you're the type of person, you're self-centered. You like to dress up. This goes back to what I said. You like to dress up and stuff like that. You dress up and you take on other people's personas and personalities and stuff. You don't know how to be yourself. Be yourself. You're also mad at the person that you try to hurt because they'll love for just being themselves. That's truth right there. And that person, you see at the bottom, they know what they're worth. The person that you tried to hurt, they know what they're worth. I'm just saying, this gonna help somebody. Yeah, it is. What else, Most High? The Most High say it's time to take out the trash. It's time to get rid of the people, things that no longer serve you and hold you back from your true life purpose. This is where, and the energy that the person is in that you tried to hurt. This is confirmation. They took out the trash, and you was part of the trash, ma'am or sir. I told you earlier, you would never. You know how long never is. You would never get close to this person again. You can give it up. Not saying that the person won't forgive you, this and that and whatever, but never. You'll never get close to that person. It's a wrap. That person has taken out the trash and you was in the trash, boo-boo. I'm just saying, that's for somebody. Don't get mad at me. I'm just telling you what the cards say. That person is over there. Hold up, y'all. Sorry about that. That person is over there living in their true purpose. Is what I was getting ready to say. They took out the trash. They got rid of things and people that were no longer serving them and holding them back from their true life purpose. They realized that you was in their life holding them up. They're not fooling with you. And now the very next call comes out is desperation. And now you're out here desperate. Because why? You want to be in their energy. It says never do anything out of desperation because in doing so, you may never regain your dignity or your reputation. This is where you're at, ma'am or sir. Your reputation sucks. People see you for who you are, even though you try to hide behind a mask. You see that? People talking about you, ma'am or sir. You out here desperate. You out here desperate, still throwing rocks and hiding your hand. You hiding behind a mask like you ain't doing nothing, but you really are. You're a dark worker, whoever I'm talking to. You're a dark worker, and whoever you tried to harm is a light worker. Period. I just got that from somewhere. Come on, Most High. Bring it to me. You desperate. You out here going to people. Not only are you doing things, you out here going to people to get work done. You gonna get it. Ma'am or sir, you gonna get it. You better stop. Warning come before destruction. Oh. Come through. What is the next card? Generational curses. If you don't stop, ma'am or sir, you're going to cause some curses to come upon your life and your family. Warning come before destruction. I don't know who I'm talking to. Warning comes before destruction. When stuff start going sideways and you can't figure out why and this and that is happening, and you're losing your job, and you're getting sick, and your children ain't acting right, and this and that, it's because from your desperation out here dibbling dabbling in the dark world, this is what you're causing, ma'am, sir. You're doing it to yourself. I'm talking to somebody, but I would say this. The Most High is a forgiving God. You don't have to stay over there in the darkness. You don't. What else, Most High? What else we need to know today? Yeah. Remember I said that right there was giving me encounter magic because you're doing that. You're doing that. Awaken was the very next card. Let me tell you something. This person want to act like they all woke. If that's the word. You understand what I'm saying? You want to act like you all woke. And that you walking in the upright is the word that I want to say. And that you're this beautiful butterfly and this and that. You're a devil. Ain't nothing awakening about you, ma'am or sir. You out here pretending. You out here pretending because you wearing a mask, ma'am or sir. Ain't nothing awakening about you. This is a hot lie. You're not awakened. You're around here with a mask on walking in the dark. You can't see nothing. You don't see nothing. And if you could see something, your gifts are going to be taken from you because you're not using them for good. Anytime the Most High gives you a gift, it's for you to bless and use it to help others. It's not to harm anybody with. What else, Most High? That's warning. If you haven't lost your gift, you're going to. That's warning. The Most High say, be patient. One of the greatest virtues is patience. Learn to be patient with yourself and the Most High say, like I say, if you haven't lost it, you're going to. It's going to happen. The Most High, the angels and ancestors right now is being patient with you because why? They're still giving you an opportunity to get it right. They're being patient with you. This is for somebody. Remember, I keep saying you don't have to stay over there in the dark. You can still come to the light. They're being patient with you. But I feel as though your time is getting real short, ma'am or sir. I'm just saying. God give us free will. What else, Most High? Is there anything else? Dark night of the soul came up. Go figure. During your dark night of the soul, it may seem that all is lost and that you may not make it through. Rise from the ashes and choose to be better, not bitter. This is confirmation to what I just said, and we're going to end on this. You have an opportunity to do right, ma'am or sir. The choice is yours. I got a fly here, and it has to go to the upper room. Excuse me, y'all. We're going to end on this because this is where you're at. Do the work. You can still come out on the light side, right? If you're on the highway, be careful back and forth, right? I hope y'all have enjoyed this reading because I have. I hope this reached whoever it's supposed to reach, amen? But be careful on the highway. Love yourself and always love on someone else. And I'll see y'all next time. Bye.